Brazil. Yeah.
You know what I'm wondering, guys, before I start this reaction? Um, I'm about to do a Louis C.K. reaction, and it's called "Suck something." And usually, I cuss to no not to no avail. Like I felt like sort of like with the like sort of like people like I'm comfortable with in terms of like that's their world too. Let me just cuss. It's fine. I sort of uncontrollable with those type of people like you guys. I don't know you guys, so you hear me swear all the time. But in terms of like people like my mom, some people in my family, some older people that I grew up with, I just have this automatic switch that I just for the life of me never ever ever swear in front of them. Like the most intense situations I've had with those type of people before I start this reaction was my father. And even then, when shit was hitting the fan, I never swore at him once. I never said one fuck, shit, bitch, whatever. And I felt all those things. But now I'm wondering in terms of like YouTube, can I get more views by being less abrasive with my language? You know, because I know some of these views, like especially some reaction channels, especially for us men, it gets all like the fastest way to take off is to do it with a woman. Because ultimately, women are more appealing in terms of this shit than men. So men often like when they do reactions by themselves, you have to be very have a lot of resources, have some way to be popular and be very entertaining. Otherwise, you're not gonna get all the way up. The fastest way to the top is always by using a woman's presence. You put a woman. If I put a woman next to me right now, bah, like my views will skyrocket. I know. Uh, but I'm wondering if that's not just it. Like I'm not like chasing views. I'm sorry for rambling. I'm not chasing views because even like when I monetized this account, thanks to you guys, and I started my memberships, I've never actually told you guys after that to like subscribe and be members and all of that. Like, um, I just don't really care. I want people to like really believe in me. In terms of maybe this channel, in terms of my opinions, rather than just chasing fake popularity. I really want to connect with people, maybe or just like and I'm wondering whether like me cussing all the time is like YouTube is like censoring my shit just because I'm cussing a lot. You know, who knows? I've already said fuck shit, bitch, dick, so it's already done. Let's get to the reaction. This is Louis C.K. sucker, and I'm gonna try not to cuss. Here we go. After all that other stuff. You want me to suck a bag of that? Oh shit. Hold on.
Hey, this is interesting. The other day, a guy told me to suck a bag of dicks. That was interesting. I never heard that before. Total stranger told me to suck a bag of dicks. A whole bag of them. He was angry. He didn't just, suck a bag of dicks like a greeting. Oh, suck a bag of dicks to you too, sir. Thank you very much. Yes. It's a lovely day for sucking several bags of dicks. No, what happened was I cut him off in traffic. It was just one of those things where I had to get in and no one was in my car to judge me and I just fucking, I just decided he's not me, so I don't care what happens to him, and I just cut him off. It's just a shitty thing to do. And it was bad because he was coming fast because he didn't imagine in a million years someone could be that big of an asshole. And so when I did it, he had to slam on his brakes and his dog went poof in the windshield. It was really very bad. Very bad. And the worst part is when you cut people off, they don't vanish, they're behind you now. So, I'm looking back and he's like, fuck us! He's so mad! And he keeps trying to get next to me because he just wants to see my fucking face. He's like, I gotta see this cocksucker now. I gotta see the fucking face of the piece of shit that just did that to me. And I keep cutting him off because I don't want him to see. I'm ashamed of what I did. Nope, you don't. Finally, we get to a red light, and I gotta face him. Only because there's a car in front of me, otherwise I would have fucking blown right through there. But there he is, just fucking furious. And I'm like, I know, it was awful, I shouldn't have done it. You know, I'm not mad, I was wrong, why would I be mad? And he's like, well, fuck you! And then he starts going like this because he wants me to roll my window down. Like, I'm supposed to take part in my own abuse during this argument. You know, well, I'm sorry, I don't want to miss this. What do you have to say about me, yes? How rude of me to shut out your anger with my... So I did, I rolled it down, I'm interested. And he goes, hey, asshole! And I'm like, yeah? He says, suck a bag of dicks! Then he drove away. And I was kind of sad that he drove away because I had a lot of questions. But that concept of sucking a bag of dicks, it's just weird. Like, first of all, when you picture a bag of dicks, what do you see when you picture a bag of dicks? Is it like a plastic bag and they're all mushed in together like chicken parts and with a date written on it with Sharpie, keep it in the freezer? Or is it like a paper bag and they're sticking out like baguettes, kind of like you went shopping? Bringing home a bag of dicks for the kids? Here you go, Susie, take a blue one, you know, like a little... I don't know, they were hanging in a window somewhere, give me 2 of those. And how do you suck a bag of dicks? What does he want me to do? Does he want me to take a bag of dicks and suck it? Like suck...
Pause.
the side of the bag? Or does he want me to open the bag and suck each dick individually and throw the used ones in a bowl like edamame shells, like that? Do I have to make them all come? You know, like how?
I'm sorry, I took that too seriously in terms of visualizing it. You know, what I like about Louis C.K. in these like past 2 reactions is when he's like saying all these things that he's thinking about, you can actually put yourself in his position as to like wherever he was and however he was really like thinking and deliberating this shit in his head and breaking it down in terms of real life, you know? Like, that's what I like, because literally one of the reasons why I couldn't really get into that joke, even though that joke was funny and I was feeling it was funny, was because like I'm literally imagining, like, even when he first said like suck a bagger, you know, I literally, like, I think I did it like a simulation. I couldn't listen. First of all, guys, I think I've said it before, and I've said it like public knowledge, guys. I am very uncomfortable with any homosexual act, except if it involves 2 women. I know. I am a Christian and all of that, and I do like try to live as per, you know. But nah, dude. I'm not saying it's right or what. I'm a guy, bro. I'm a guy, and I love lesbians, bro. I love good-looking lesbians. If it's like just regular lesbians or whatever, then it's a debate. It's still cool because they're women, but it's still like. But yeah, I love lesbians, bro. I love that shit. Lesbians are probably the only homosexuals that I'm okay with all around. You know, I'm not. Wait, I might be digging myself into a hole, but wait. Yeah, lesbians are probably the only homosexuals that I'm good with. All around, like I literally, like I know whatever laws or whatever thing, the debate about homosexuality, lesbians are the only ones where I'll be like, leave those women alone. Now everyone back the fuck up and let them do whatever the fuck they want. But like every other like homosexual thing, like 2 men and stuff, and like men doing homosexual stuff, I am very uncomfortable, guys. I'm not gonna like argue with people and get involved in their relationships if they're gay or whatever and they want to get into gay shit or whatever. That's your thing. It doesn't really affect me. As far as that goes, I've chilled with gay people like in college and stuff. Not like regularly, but like I've chilled with them. They're perfectly normal human beings. The only thing that's different about them is, especially it gets weird when you're in a group of women and you're hanging out with chicks, and then there's one homosexual guy, and then the women feel comfortable to talk about sex, and then this guy is also talking about how he took like a couple of dicks to the ass, bro, and he's telling them how to suck dick and all of that, bro. That's when it fucking gets weird. That's when you're chilling over there like, man, I just wanted some titties around me. Now I gotta deal with this shit. Like, that's when it gets weird. But nah, yeah, I'm very uncomfortable. I'm cool with them in terms of like, as long as I don't know and I'm not involved in whatever it is, even hearing about it, we are definitely cool. Like, we can chill. But then when now it's like literal like homosexual acts, bro, and I know I'm in a rant, I'm just like, nah, cause the bag of dicks thing, bro. You say suck a bag of dicks. Like, I've heard that before. Personally, I've never used it, and neither has anyone used it around me or on me, because we've said far more intense things in terms of using cuss words, especially in primary school and stuff. Primary school, that's when it really gets wild, because that's when like you're a kid, so you don't really know how to cuss properly. You don't really know how to say fuck, so you just mix shit up, like how Kevin Hart said. Like, kids just mix shit up. Fuck, shit, bitch, dick, cunt. 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't know how to put it together in a creative way. And still, as adults, a lot of people don't know how to put it together in a creative way. You have to be a special sort of person, and I believe I am a special person. My mom told me. Yeah, but other than that, in terms of like getting back to it now, I would have gotten more into it if I wasn't like visualizing it so hard, and I was like, nah, fam, I can't get into this, bro. Like whipping out the bag of dicks and then putting it in your eye, bro. That's been me. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the post notifications, and this was lit. This has been Louis C.K. Loving his stuff so far. No homo. I have to say no homo because of the absolute context of this entire reaction and this entire set. Pause. I've been liking what I've been seeing from him. Pause. Even in terms of like the different movies and comedies and all that I've recently gotten into. Pause. Uh, Due to discovering him on this reaction channel finally, and like doing his reactions. I mean, his comment. Pause. Yeah. Goodbye, guys. Goodbye. Aibo. Mm-mm.